KaypoHD.com. Switching my social media now. We're going into the YouTube family. Hey now, YouTube. Hey, hey, hey. Spiritual Coach Ari Mac. And of course, TikTok. How you doing, TikTok? I have been so busy. Today's episode is Manifestation Takes Courage, because it does. And let me tell you something. It also takes, riding those waves. Those waves. Now, we have the red candle, the red courage candle from the Candles by Ari collection, which sponsors this show. So support. This is going to be this month's and next month's feature candle. Okay. This is in the 12 ounce. It's ruby red. It's got this rose, this like red roses. I don't know if you ever had a dozen roses ever delivered to you. It's a magnificent thing. The smell just, and then I put red currant, which is more of an Indian scent. It's more peppery, and and the affirmation that goes along with this says, I am paying attention to myself and what is going on around me. I am blessed under grace and perfect way, and so it is. I am paying attention to what's going on around me, and I am blessed. I mean, just paying attention, you guys, take a lot of courage. Then you want to start manifesting. Oh boy, here we go, because you got to make some choices. We're going to start this before the end of the show today, but we're live on KaypoHD.com. We were just over on YouTube and on Instagram under Candles by Ari. Today's show is about manifestation takes courage, and that's why we've created products, digital products. We got the free digital guide, you guys. Go get it. Please. We got the Manifestation Boot Camp. It's already out, Volume 1 and 2. We're going to be doing Manifestation Boot Camp review seminars, which will be an opportunity for you guys to come and audit and take and ask some questions. And, we got the meditation classes. I am going to be doing color and fragrance class in July. Yes, it will be a live, well, it will be through Zoom. Color and fragrance class. So, and if you've never been to one of my color and fragrance classes before, it gives you an opportunity to hear my take on the different colors and the different feelings and different scents that are associated with those colors, so that you can actually kind of connect with yourself, that you can figure out what colors and what color realm maybe work better for you to make you feel a certain way. So it's a real fun class. We used to do it live, and now we're switching to Zoom completely. And yeah, we'll bring it back when we do our retreats in 2027, because 2026, we already got some things set up, but for 2027, we'll do some live classes, and you guys will be able to come in. It'll be, a retreat. It'll be a retreat. But anyway, it takes courage to manifest. So we've created products, digital products. The free digital manifestation guide is available right now. Okay, it's in my bios. Okay. Hey guys, hey YouTubers. Thanks for joining. Okay, and TikTok, hey, I always have fun on TikTok. TikTok is just fun, okay? It's just one of those, like, let's just show up and have a good time. Thank you. And, of course, my KaypoHD.com. Now, all these episodes that I'm doing, because this is our 8th season, they're available at iHeart.com. So you can actually go there, and there's a whole library of information from beginning to now. And you can see where the growth has happened. So if you take a listen to the shows, you can see. Yeah, and I have little things that I was doing differently, and it's a joy to watch. I mean, I actually go back and review myself. I mean, we all have to go back and do our checks and balances, so we're in order, right? So we're running in order. But so I was saying earlier, it takes courage to manifest. And my friend this weekend, she moved. We've been talking about it, talked about it, but it actually happened. And let me tell you something, the courage it took. I mean, she's organized. She's one of those people that's always on top of her. And she absolutely killed it. I mean, it was a 48-hour thing, because, you got to get yourself geared up. You got to go ready. You got to, and she did it. She moved. But we were exhausted. You hear me? Like, burnt out. So I didn't get a chance to look at the astrology charts like I normally do, because when you're doing manifestation, you're going to be exhausted. That's why it takes courage, because at some point you are just in it. You are just holding your own and doing whatever you got to do. You know what I mean? And that's a divine thing as well. So this affirmation on this red courage candle, okay? This is part of the Candles by Ari collection. The candle is actually for red courage and determination. It's got red currant in it. It's got rose. Mm. And to me, courage is this cranberry red. Okay, and they are soy candles as well. And the affirmation that's on this candle states, I am paying attention to myself and what is going on around me. I am blessed under grace in perfect way, and so it is. I am paying attention to myself, to me, and what's going on around me. Because I know I'm blessed. I know I'm blessed. But the transformation that it takes, you guys, whew, let me just say, there's a lot of candles on the market, absolutely. And some of them are just fantastic, hands down. I'm not even going to try to dispute. I'm not even trying to compare. But when Spirit gave me these formulas with these affirmations and this color and scent, I only do as I'm told. But if you're interested in growing and interested in just buying something that's a little more personal, because my candles aren't cheap, I know this, but they also aren't for everybody. They're not. They're not meant for everybody, and that's perfectly fine with me. Then when you try a Candles by Ari candle, you're going to be trying something that's got some love in it, some love. Because everything we do here goes through me. Everything. And we got quality control that ain't no joke. So, it's the quality of the candle that I say is superior to any and all. Because I know what I use and I know what I put in it. So that's the difference with my candles. And when we say aromatherapy beyond the senses, it's because we're not trying to just get you to buy a candle. We're trying to get you to awaken your senses to what are you doing with your life? What are you trying to make happen? What are you moving for? Oh, Harmony. Thank you, baby girl. Appreciate. Okay? All right? And you guys on YouTube, thanks for showing up. The average candle starts at about 24. We do have packages, so you have to take a look at the website. And yeah, they give me special powers. They give you powers, Tom, to think better. So maybe you can be a little bit more pleasant. Just saying. Studies have proven if you think negative, you say negative, well, you're going to create negative. I mean, that's just the way it goes. So, like I said at the beginning, and I maybe need to repeat this is a faith-based connecting to your higher power. We're about positive resolutions. We're about sending out some good stuff. And sometimes, yeah, we're smart asses. And yeah, sometimes we get but the bottom line is done in love, never in anything else. Because we don't need that in here. We're not going in that direction. It's not happening. So stay blessed as always, and just know you do right to you, the universe is going to bless you. But you have to be receptive to receiving those blessings and learning how to affirm. Learning how to affirm, you guys, because it's an art to it. You don't even know some of the things that's coming out of your mouth. You honestly don't know. But as you start writing your affirmations and start looking at what you're saying and start aligning yourself up with what I'm saying and what I'm doing, you can see from your own personal experience. Just try this affirmation every day, 3 times a day, and just see if anything changes. See if you pay attention more and you see your blessings just a little bit. Because just having those little breathers just to stop and just to, that's how manifestation works. You give spirit a chance to work in and through you. And the universe is not like this, guys. We don't snap our fingers and they do what we tell them to do. To the contrary. To the contrary. You have to be a very humble soul to be able to hear with your heart and live with your courage for your manifestation to be complete. The courses that I have developed help you along that way. They help you with affirmations and they explain why. I did this for years one-on-one with a lot of my students. So I know it takes courage to manifest. And sometimes the only way you know is you just know you know. Because you start just accepting. It's not that bad. Love this lady. You still miss Whitney Houston. All right, guys, we got one more segment coming up, and I'll give out some astrology at the end. Spiritual coach Ari Mac, manifestation expert. Haha. Come on back. Oh my goodness. This needs most. Okay. Not known for boxers, trading, non-boxing. Oh, so sad. We still got sad creatures in this world, guys. There's just some people that just mentally not, they're not okay. There's nothing we can do about it. So you just have to bless them and send them a lot of love and wish them nothing but the best on their journey. Now, the affirmation, and I love this affirmation: I am paying attention to myself and what is going on around me. I am blessed under grace in a perfect way, and so it is. It's a simple affirmation, has a great deal of power. You can just say it to yourself. You don't have to share it with anybody. You don't have to do anything. And just sit and be with that. Because when it's under grace in a perfect way, then it's going to leave and come in the perfect order. It's not going to be all weird. You don't have to push. And we're going to strike this together before I leave today. This is the candle for the week. Okay? For you guys. It's a 12 ounce, by the way. This is the 12-ounce class. Mm, mm, Okay. All right. Got a lot of Cancer in the charts right now. So this is very emotional time, isn't it? Happy birthday, Harmony. hmm It's good, though. It's good. Sometimes we need to deal with our emotions and deal with our feelings and be okay with them. That's the booger bear, right? Having to be. But that's where courage comes in. And we're back on k4hd.com. We're also streaming under TikTok under Candles by Ari and YouTube under Spiritual Coach Ari Mac. I want to thank you guys so much for joining me today. I appreciate it. This Thursday, June 27, 2024. I am going to throw a little astrology out. I did not look at the charts as closely as I should have. And it was simply because it's been manifestation like homecoming here. It's been just fantastic. A lot of moves. YouTube, I have to show you a lot of love. There are going to be more episodics coming up, loaded, so there'll be uh, longer video, just talking about different things. And I'm going to be putting those reels up on the other networks. And we have the Manifestation Bootcamp Volume 1 and 2 already out. Please check that out. This episode that's airing right now on k4hd.com will be up on iHeart in the next couple of days. So definitely, if you missed any portion of the show, definitely take a listen on the iHeart.com under Spiritual Coach Ari Mac. And, give me some likes, guys. Show me some love. Subscribe, follow, share. Let's get into this community together because it takes a village. It takes a village. So here's my question to you. How do you know? How do you know? Okay? How to use your courage? How do you know? How do you know what courage is? How do you use it? Do you push yourself through a situation even though it doesn't feel comfortable? Do you overextend yourself? Like give way, way, way too much of yourself away and then get pissed off later because you didn't do what you wanted? See, these are all self-sabotaging if you're not careful in managing them. It is okay to give to people to feel good. It is okay to need something because you also are going through your changes. It needs to be an ebb and a flow. Just an ebb and a flow. That's all the universe asks. But to order for that to happen, we have to pay attention. We have to get centered. Now, at Candles by Ari, which is this company that sponsors this show, Spiritual Coach and Ari Mac, as well as General Wax, we developed the candles and the affirmation aromatherapy that goes along with it. And I have the astrology. I'm going to throw some tidbits out here in a little bit before the end of the show because I want you guys to just have something to get ready to start your new month. Because next week here in the States is the 4th of July. So there will be a repeat. I just want to go hang out with the fam and just chill. I know you guys understand, right? Okay. So, how do you know? Just slow down a little bit and just give yourself a pat on your back if you know. And if you don't, that's not a problem. Use the affirmation that I'm giving you. I'm giving it to you again. It's from the Red Courage and Determination candle from the Candles by Ari collection. So the 12-ounce one, okay? Get it today. Nothing is made unless we have a special happening, and this is next month's special, so maybe get faster because we're going to be busy, remember? It's got rose in it. It's a scent of, have you ever got a bouquet of flowers, like 12 long stem roses? It's divine, okay? It's cool ass shit to get. Well, I added that along with the red currant into the candle. Now, they're not cheap candles. They're not. But it's a quality difference for those who love candles and want to partake in something that's good for your mind, body, and spirit. It's just good. Plus, when you affirm for something and you're smelling something, you reinforce it. So even if you don't use my candles, use your aromatherapy you have at home. It's not that hard. Just something that smells pretty to you, permeate in the background, and say the affirmation. Okay? I am paying attention to myself and what is going on around me. I am blessed under grace and perfect way, and so it is. So we're going to go ahead and start this one. Yay! So I just started the Red Courage candle for all of us, for our light to shine. Happy birthday to all my water baby cancers. Your cycle is beginning. Looks like you have a lot of luck on your side, Cancer. So if there's something that you've been working on, thinking about, contemplating, just something you really, really, really want to do, I'd go ahead and push it through. I'd ask for the help, the resources. Use your skills of communications. You know when somebody's listening and really supportive and when somebody's kind of full of it. So use that to draw in the people that can help you create, especially stuff at home. Any home-based businesses have a chance to expand, but you need to be ready to deal with the onslaught and the change in schedule. I think that's going to be the roughest part. So for my Cancer water babies, please make sure you're coating your stomach with at least a protein shake or something because your tummy, don't take a hit, okay? Now, my other water sign, Pisces, we got Saturn still in Pisces and Neptune still in Pisces. So as you can see, guys, we got a lot of water. So if you haven't been, you may want to pay attention to your dreams because they're talking to you. If you have some situations that need to be resolved, I would really think about them before you go to sleep at night or spend some time just writing out what it is that bothers you. Just kind of work through the emotional stuff so you can get an answer that feels right to you so you can make some decisions. Don't wait too long, okay? Especially Pisces. I think it's important that you be very decisive now and pick a direction and stick with it. Just follow through on it. Pluto is in Aquarius. That's still fun. Uranus is in Taurus, which is still fun, and Mars is in Taurus. Now, Mars in Taurus, I like that it's called exalted. What that means, it's the best possible position for the planet of war to be in. Mars rules Aries, war, and Taurus rules Venus, which is love. So love and war get together, neutralizes it, which makes it work brilliantly together. So people with Mars and Taurus are usually pretty good with the finances. They got good eye, they know quality, and that's a more advanced class. But with Taurus being in Mars, I just find that to be yummy. That's yay. And then, of course, Uranus being in Taurus. Now, that's two fixed planets. I mean, Taurus is fixed, fixed sign. Taurus is fixed, Uranus is fixed. Mars is not. It's cardinal. So it's just a really good time for the fire signs and the earth signs to start initiating what you're trying to make happen. Like, just start doing the research of if you want to file paperwork. What do you need to do to file the paperwork? If you're trying to buy something, get serious with the people and negotiations. Your tongue is very sharp right now, which means you could say very clearly what you want and probably get it. That's with my Tauruses and with my fire signs. Yeah, but Taurus, Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius, you got that fire. That doesn't mean that Virgo and Capricorn aren't getting anything. They're just a little bit more muted. Okay, just a little muted. I'm saying more. They're flowing. I don't see any real major resistance for them, but this is overall general. I get more specific in your chart, so you can check out my website for that, get a natal chart done, and we can talk more specifically about you and your needs and what you're trying to make happen. So, as I get ready to end the cycle, next week is the 4th of July, so there will be no bueno here. No good. We're going to hang out with the family and the peace, but we got a lot of episodics coming up, and that's going to be on my YouTube channel. So definitely like, follow, share, subscribe. Can you subscribe? You know, I have some content that is just precious. And I know it's stuff that could help you along the way. And I do a lot of enriching giveaways as much as possible. But there's things that you have to do. And one of them is participate. Can't make you participate. And if you keep making excuses, that tells me you don't want to participate. So you can check me out on any of the social media pages under Candles by Ari. This episode on iHeart will be available next week. We have over 300 episodes up. We're in our 8th season. And we have a plethora of stuff, but you got to participate. This is the whole thing. You got to invest in you. You got to reach across the table because the universe is already there. They never leave us. They just don't. It's our own egos, prides, and self-consumption that we just get caught up in what's happening and we forget to stop and be thankful for what we have. Be thankful that we have the opportunity and just slow down for a minute and just listen to some internal dialogue. You know, just check in with self. And this candle, this one, I'm giving it to you again. I am paying attention to myself and what is going on around me. I am blessed under grace and perfect way, and so it is, because you are. You are blessed and highly favored. But you got to accept that. You got to work through that, and that's where manifestation comes in. And it takes courage, you guys. It takes courage. And you're going to have days when it's going to be a little bit, harder than others. But what can you do? What can you do? You can affirm. You can learn how to use your strengths and your weaknesses to grow. You can find your spiritual balance. This is about faith, you guys. Spiritual coaching, not just coaching, but spiritual coaching gives you all the insight because it gives you opportunity. That's it. You still got to decide what you're going to graze on, what you need, what you don't need. How would you apply it? Okay? And that's time and space and energy and on and so forth. But it is something well worth the investment because you are priceless. There's only one you. There will be no other you. That's it. So you have to take care of you. You have to make sure that all of this is handled properly and that your mind and body, that they're well preserved. Okay? You don't have to look haggard as you get older. You don't have to go straight to doo-doo land at a certain age. But you do have to pay attention to yourself. So we're going to be breaking up more segments because I haven't done a health segment in a while. I've been looking at the roster. So I do want to bring in some people, some experts on eating right. And like I said, this Yvette Core, the VP of Sales and Marketing, is going to be coming aboard. And so look for her interaction and our little interesting videos. So thank you, thank you, thank you. Don't forget to follow, like, and share on all social medias. YouTube, thank you so much for joining me. Appreciate you. TikTok, same thing. We do this every week. Same bat time, same bat channel. Stay blessed. Bye.